fellas? I'm on the way to the gym here. Is it only 5? Yeah, it's only 5:30 right now. Finally getting ourselves to the gym after a shopping spree. Got a shirt, got a pair of pants. Couldn't get new skates. Is that really all we got? And a bunch of supplements.
Yeah.
So days update. We got. Can't even fucking see, can you? Update. We got. First off, wanted to try this for the longest time. I guess. I gotta go watch some more videos on it. I probably should have done some more research before I spent $30 on the little vial here. But boost test. It's supposed to be very good for that. That's ashwagandha. Not that I need any more tests, but yeah, we're gonna try it out and see what happens. Now, next up, zinc. Running low on this. Everybody should be taking this. I love it. I think it does something. You know, like honestly, it's not something you really feel, but I think it does something. And then lastly, we're gonna pull this guy out because one thing I was watching about pre-workouts is I want to get. I was watching a video on gorilla mode. If you guys haven't ever heard of that, go look up More Plates, More Dates. This guy is coming out with a pre-workout called Gorilla Mode, which is a very, very good pre-workout, and I can't wait to get it because I am going to get it. It's very, very. All his ingredients are, and same with David Lay's Euphoria. The ingredients are what they're real. They're fucking authentic. That's the word. They're authentic. And they're not cheap. See, like citrulline malate, that's one big thing. Citrulline malate in most pre-workouts is not hardly any citrulline. So sometimes you get a good pump, sometimes you don't. And if you triple, quadruple the scoop of pre-workout, I mean, with the caffeine content, honestly, you might die. So instead of just tripling and quadrupling tripling, quadrupling my scoop of pre-workout, I chose to get some citrulline, some pure L citrulline with glycer pump and just a couple other things in here. Glycer pump. Let me make this turn first so I don't crash into this Dodge. This guy's already scared to death. You know, look, there's the finger right there. Anyways, now we're going past the cop shop, so now I can not look. So we got Vaso 6, glycer pump, vitamin C, agmatine sulfate. So all the good stuff for a pump. Legit L-citrulline, not citrulline malate. So that's why I bought this. So I can add some more citrulline malate to my workout. 9,000 grams.
What's the product called?
9 grams. It's Dilate. I don't know what the hell it is. Never seen it before. Also, we're up in Canada right now, so some of this stuff I don't even know if it's in the States or not. So, all right, boys. But right now we're here at the gym and we're about to get a workout. See ya. Today we're going squat. We're doing pretty much a push day, so we're going squat. We got bench press here next. Right now we're going for a heavy single on high bar. So right now we're at 425 there on the bar. We'll go stroke the bar. So we got 425 on the bar, and I go back to me. We'll get better at this. 425 on the bar. We'll see how easy that goes up. If it's easy, we'll go for 455. And then after that, we're gonna do a bunch of box squats. It's probably about 285 to 280 for like 7 sets of 3, and pretty much just volume today. And that's gonna help pull the weight off the floor, pretty much explosive. And then after that, I'll film that. After that, we got bench press. Not really sure exactly what I'm gonna do with that, but I know I'm gonna do close grip, pause, bench. Bench is going up. It's getting better. It's my worst lift, but anyways, that's on the agenda. So I guess just watch and enjoy. Alright, so did 435 for a top single on high bar. It was kind of a grind, but anyways, hit that. Now we're going 285. They're box squat. The main thing with box squats here is getting more explosive out of the bottom, getting explosive out of the hole. Which is great for athleticism, great for speed, athletes. One thing I kind of neglected, I never really tried these. We're going to try them now. So far, the last 2 times I've done them, I think they've been effective because this is kind of all for my deadlift at this point. I want to hit 700, so anyways, pulling or working on the box squat, coming out of that hole with power, coming out of that position with power, with more speed, more strength. It's gonna be great for getting the bar off the floor. You know, and also for explosive speed. If you need to be explosive in a low, in a 90-degree position, it's gonna be good. So, do like 7 sets of 3 with this right here, and we'll move on to the bench. All right, now we're voicing over this part of the workout because otherwise it's pretty boring. I wanted to throw a little spin in there today. Today's a pretty bland video. But anyways, here we go. First set, 285 on box squat. Now, box squats, been training periodically, trying to throw them in there more often now. Now, I built my squat up. My low bar max is 500 pounds. And my high bar max, honestly, I think 435. Today might have been a PR, honestly. So, about 435. And as you can see here, I just switched over to 315, tried that. Didn't feel as explosive with it. I think I might do that next workout, but I'm trying to build into these. I'm trying to learn them. I'm trying to get the form down just like anything else. Now, why I'm doing these is splitting up the eccentric and the concentric of a movement. Now, yeah, some might say, why don't you just do pause squats, you know? Why don't you do something like that? There's many different reasons. Even on a pause squat, you don't technically split up the eccentric and the concentric. You know, there's the reflex. A box squat, it takes it completely away. You can also, with a box squat, as you can see, I'm doing them with a wide stance. It helps the abductors as well. And what this really does, as you guys know, if you follow me at all, I pull sumo. What this does is kind of replicate the same stance, just a different lever. You're building up your back more, your core, and coming out of that hole, restarting the movement out of the hole. When you just sit down, you take away all inertia, all momentum, come out of the hole again. That builds up a lot. Now, as you can see in these, I want to get my form down better. There's a lot of left knee cave on here, and this one I think I dropped the weight completely. Yes. So on this wide stance, as you can see, a lot of left knee cave. I'm about to be done. This is my last. That was my last set. Just doing triples for speed, and I'm getting those down. That's one part of my squat day. Now, right here, I almost die on the bench press, as you can see. Saved the guy's life on my right. Anyways, but box squat is going to be done a lot more often now. We're going to do that to build power out of the hole, recruitment out of the hole. Very good for the glutes. It's going to carry over to the deadlift. It's going to carry over to speed. If you can restart a weight sitting on the bottom the correct way, then, I mean, at the end of the day, that's going to carry over to athleticism. It's going to carry over to the squat. It's going to carry over to a ton of lifts, the deadlift, the sumo, as you can see, road to 700. Right now, that's kind of the main priority, but it's going to carry over very well to that one, too. So now, here we go. First set with 205 on the bench. Now, I said I was going to do close grip pause. This is a closer grip than I would do on a max out, but it is not technically a close grip bar. Didn't have the same knurling as the last one, so I just kind of went a little wider right here, but I'm still doing pause. A couple of these reps are iffy. In the last couple ones, I try to make them pause. So what I was going for here was a three sets of 8. I think this set right here, I actually get 3 sets of 7. We'll count them right now. But what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of incline, and lately I just kind of been switching back to flat bench and getting my form down, getting the feeling back down. So there we go. There's 4. Now a couple of those are kind of, the pause could be a little longer. It's still a pause, but it could be a little longer. I think that's a 6th rep right there. And yeah, there's definitely only 7 on this one. I think, if I count it right. You guys can back me up in the comments. But anyways, what I've been doing, I started off with doing, I think, sets of 4 with 205 about 3 weeks ago. And now we're up to sets of, as you can see, 7 or 8. This one, I think I get 8. I power through a little more rest time. Guys, that's another important aspect I want to say. Rest time, very important. Now this video is about to end here, this voiceover part. We'll go back to me talking, guys, and I want to provide a lot more insight in this series onto my training and the whys. Probably going to be a lot of voiceovers, but anyway. Alright, so got done with that. Now with the volume training with squats. Got a 3x8 here on bench. One of the sets might have been 7, but 3x8 pause bench. What I've been doing lately, just start off with 3x5, all paused, close grip. I kept moving up, so I got 3x6, 3x7. Now we're at 8. And we might bump the weight up to like 215. Restart at 5, do the same thing. Slow, linear progress. Depends. It varies. You can't always make linear progress, but we're going to try to, as long as we can, because that's the fastest. So now, after I'm all done with that, any good workout when it comes to strength and shit like that, you need to get more volume in. So we'll go over there. Then do some incline dumbbell press. Probably do about 2 sets of 12, 3 sets of 8, somewhere in that range. I'm gonna do some triceps. After that, I'll show you the little thing I've been doing my pull-ups lately. I've been trying to do about 200 pull-ups a day. Try to get at least 100 in, 75, 50, at least 50, 100 max a day. I've been doing that lately, so periodically today I'm probably at about like 20, maybe 25. So we got some more to do, obviously. And then a little bit of shoulder work. We'll call it a day. Then tomorrow we'll go in. Deadlift, speed reps and deadlift also. A lot of back tomorrow, some more rear delts, some more rep press. And then Saturday we'll be back to more of a strength-based push workout, so squats and bench press.
Hey.
This is good. Alright, so a lot of people say you can't build a good physique. I'll strength train them on, but guys, figure out how to add strength. Stay lean. Build a good physique, boys. You don't need drugs. Just get strong, stay lean. You see it. I'm gonna do some abs real quick. Alright fellas, so that's pretty much it. You can see at the end there we did some shoulder press, we did some
dumbbell press, we did some triceps. Just a lot of accessory work. Just topping out that growth, trying to grow as much as possible, because if you don't grow, you're not getting stronger. Big muscle is a strong muscle. Likewise, getting stronger to get bigger as well. What you didn't see, I think you have one clip. You get one clip of me doing the pull-ups. So what I did, there was a set of 5. So periodically, throughout the workout, right now I'm probably in the 70s range, 70 total reps. I hop up there and I do 5 quick chin-ups. And for back development, it's really been helping. One thing that I noticed is with the back development, my bench is getting better, because you have a better platform to push off of, therefore overhead press. And literally every lift involves your back. Stronger core. As well, with the extra core work, it's really nice that I don't have to fuck around with abs and things like that. And hopefully it carries over into the deadlift. So, we're going to call this series. We're done for now, we're going to leave. Tomorrow we got speed deadlifts, more back day, some more biceps. But yeah, guys, that's the road to 700-pound deadlift. It's starting soon. Who knows, maybe tomorrow we'll go test where I'm currently at. So, comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're wondering how to improve your lifts or whatever the fuck.